So the Creative Cove is a YouTube channel, and let me get a big piece, and I'm going to use this. And this is not watercolor paper. This is the paper that I've been using. It is, what weight is this? This is only 114 GSM. Yeah, I know. Very lightweight. But it stood up so far. So we're going to try it for this too. Alright, so what she did was she had very small pieces of very good watercolor paper. Do I have very good watercolor paper? I do. Do I have small pieces? I do. Do I want to use them? I don't. Let me undo my water here. So let me grab my painter's tape though, because I do want to tape off sections. Alright, she had taped off a frame and sections basically just for her demo, but I had thought, how cool would it be if you made that part of your design? So I'm going to tape it down to my mat. Hopefully it'll stick, because this is a no-stick mat. This is artist's painter's tape, so it's not supposed to destroy my paper, but I will say I'm normally using it. Actually, you know what? Let's remove a little bit of the sticky, because now that I think about it, I am normally using it on watercolor paper, and I am just going to use it on regular paper today. So let's pick up a little of that sticky. And if you don't know what I just mean by pick up a little bit of that sticky, I pull it out how far I need it, and I just stick it to my t-shirt. And then I stick it down. This is going to give me a good clean edge. Alright. It's also going to hold it down to my mat, I hope. And I say I hope because it's a no-stick mat. Yeah. Oh, my pins are in the way. Okay. I've used this on my watercolor paper, and I will tell you, I don't ever have any problem whatsoever. But again, this is not my heavy watercolor paper. This is sketch paper. Okay, so here's the other thing I want to do though. I want to divide this up in sections. So, remove some tacky and stick it down. Okay. Oh, that is not anywhere near straight. I'm not a perfectionist when it comes to the straight, but come on, we got to be closer than that. I will say, even when you peel it off like I'm doing right now, where you're pulling it against itself, and it comes off way better and way easier. All right, let's see if I can use this same piece again, or if we're in trouble. I think we might be in trouble. Yeah, it's still too sticky. It stuck to itself. All right. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Alright, this is not, it kind of was part of her process, but it wasn't. She was doing it strictly to for the demo purpose, because she didn't want to do an entire page at one time, and she wanted to show you all the processes on one page. But you know, sometimes the things people do unintentionally are what actually inspire you. Because I thought, how cool would it be to do that, but to do it on a grid that you made intentionally, you know? Okay, so there's my grid. I hope you can see it. It's white on white. So what I thought I would do, that is not straight. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but if I'm eyeballing it and going, oh, not straight, it's too crooked. There, that's better. Okay, so what I thought I would do is take my watercolors now and put them down in the sections and like play up a different color in each section. So let's get this, but let's grab, I had black and white in this from the other day from our Let's Play video. So let me wipe this out real quick because I don't want to reactivate those where they sit anyway. I am probably going to use those again. Alright. So, that worked. Alright, so I think I want to go, do I want to go neutrals? I think I'm going to go with my neutrals. And then my new black and white. Or actually they're not black. Well, they are black. It's Lunar Black and then Buff Titanium. So these are those new Daniel Smiths that I played with in the video. And then these are my normal that I play with Jane Davenport. But this is the neutral palette. Alright. So, what I thought I would do is, well, first of all, I'm going to get the whole piece of paper wet. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Get the whole, I need some more room to work here today. So let me move some of this. All right. And I'm going to put my black and white pens over here and put my orange pens up. And let's get this whole piece of paper wet. All right, fingers crossed, everybody. Okay, it's at least somewhat wet. Yeah, you can see it curling already. Where's my new fabulous brush? Here it is. I'm in love with this new brush. And let's start. I didn't bring my brush holder in here. Oh, I did. So funny, y'all. Like, I didn't bring my brush holder, and it's directly in front of me. All right, let's put some of this white and black out. And I know I'm out of frame for a lot of this because I'm using such a big piece of paper. So y'all forgive me for that. I got some on my finger, so I'm literally just gonna drop it around the paper. Because why waste it, right? Alright. Go ahead and put that up where it goes. And let's put a little bit of this one. And same thing. Got a little on my finger, so why waste it? Alright, and we're going to start with this, and I'm going to just put this. Let's start with the light. And I'm just going to start putting it down everywhere. Because I want these two neutrals to be in everybody, so they kind of, I don't know, are my consistent? Alright, and now my black. Get a little more water. And same thing. Oh, I need a lot more water. That's too thick. Alright. This black goes so far, I will say. It does, it just goes so far. Okay, and I'm gonna set this aside. If it dries, we can always reactivate it later. And then I'm just going to take my clean brush and my clean water. Hang on, I'm cleaning my brush. Hold on. Because that black is so much black. All right, my clean brush, my clean water, and I'm just going to put some more water down in these squares because I want them wet. Yeah, I'm just making a mess, y'all. I'm just making a mess. And this paper may not hold up to this. I truly may just be making a mess. So there's that. Alright, now then I'm going to grab my neutrals. Because my idea was to pick one of these colors and put it in each square. But to like use it up in the others so that each square has predominantly one color, but maybe hints of some of the others. Right? So I'm going to start with this blue because you know I love this blue. And I'm thinking I'm going to put it up here. So I'm just going to drop it in up here. Right? Just going to drop some of that blue in. And that one is definitely full, but I'm going to splatter it. Oh, I'm getting it all over me. I'm going to splatter it everywhere. Alright, we get some more of that blue. Because I picked up a lot of that black when I was doing that. So there's hints of the blue in everybody. Now this is not the way she did it. If you want to see the way she did it, like I said, I'll try to remember to put the link in there. If I forget, y'all tell me. And I'll put it in the comments because I don't know if I can add after the fact. Alright, so now I'm going to pick up a different color. So let's pick up this rusty color, which is Spice. Alright. And let's put it in this one. And I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to drop it. Just going to drop it. And then, I just feel like I need a little more concentration of it. I may come back, let it dry, and come back and do it again to add some more concentrated, because this paper is just really wet. Alright, now then, splatters. Everywhere else. And these splatters may or may not survive. Okay, so now then the next one, I'm going to go, I want to go red in this big one. I know that's really bright and a lot of real estate, but I just want to go red. So, let's do it. So I think I'm going to go apple. It is a real red. And I'm just going to drop it. Oh, it isn't a bright red, but I am just going to drop it. And this paper isn't as wet as the others, probably because it's so big. So I'm just gonna add some more water. All right, and just drop it. But I do want this to look primarily red, so I do need a lot of red in here. Although I think it kind of looks primarily pink. But like I said, we'll come back after it's all dry, and we'll do this a couple times. I feel like I need some right there. Big spouts. Oh, I love when it does that. When there gets so much water that it's just like pooling and flowing. Ugh, love that. And yeah, this paper, I don't think it's going to make it. I think this is going to be all for naught, but we will see. Because he's looking pretty. He's looking pretty challenged at the moment, isn't he? All right, now red spatters. All right. Next, I think I'm going to go with this orange down here, which is Vitamin C is the name of it. I do love Jane Davenport's names for things. And okay, let me get some more water because I'm not getting that mushing and moving. Now I am. All right, some mushing and some moving. And now splatters. All right, clean it out. We got 2 left. And I think I'm going to use this gold color, which is called Spice. But it's kind of a gold color. And it's got some red all over it. So let me clean that off. All right. And let's go Spice up here. And now, spatters. Let's go with the gray, which is Dove. Okay, and okay. I'm going to drop black back into some of these that don't have much. And then I think I'm going to spray it. Oh, I know. You're going, what? This paper can't take anymore. I know. But here's the thing. It still looks too intentional to me. And I want it just to look a little freer. So, here we go. All right, let me get my paper towel. I'm gonna pick up on the tape line a little bit because the tape line isn't gonna stay anyway, and I don't want it to go under the tape line. Although I think it might be too late. This paper was not designed to do this. Y'all know that, right? All right, let's take the dryer and let's get it started. Okay, so I've kind of pushed everybody around and onto the center of their page. The black initial lines are just too much, but I'm going to come back again. If the watercolor isn't strong enough to carry this, I may add some acrylic later, because it isn't looking anything like I wanted it to look. And I think it's because the Daniel Smith is so much more saturated than the Jane Davenport that black is just carrying it. I mean, it really is. Tell you what, let me get my brush and see if we can do something about those stark lines. Yeah, we can. So let's do that. Let's just scrubby dub them a little bit so they're not quite so stark, these black lines. I don't mind the black. I like the black. I just feel like it, you know, stayed where I put it, where everybody else moved a lot. So yeah. So let's scrub at them a little bit. See what happens. Maybe just loosely add a few more. Especially like up here. There's hardly any of that black up here. So let's get it really watery. And let's drop some black into this one. And I feel like there's not a lot into this one, so let's drop some more into this one. I know I said I was done because this paper can't take much more, but yeah, y'all know me. I'm never actually done when I say I'm done. I'm going to leave this sit to dry, and then when we come back, I'll concentrate on adding the colors that are for each square. So I'll add blue. Oh gosh, do I remember? The blue, the rusty color, the red, orange, gray, and that's also an orange. Oh no, that was that gold color. So let's see. Find my cheat sheet. Blueberry. Okay, blueberry, apple, spice, dove, vitamin C, yo, what color was this one? All right, I don't know. So we're going to make it Kiss Kiss, which is a kind of a brownish color. So we're going to make it Kiss Kiss when we come back. Because now that I look at it, I don't remember what color it was. So let me just do this. Yeah, I know. Let me just go in and add some of that Kiss Kiss in here because I'm not sure what color. I think that's what color it was. See, that's the buff. Or is that color? Nope, that's that color. So, okay. So this one's going to be Kiss Kiss, and that one's Spice. All right. Yeah, I think that's what this was initially, but it just kind of got lost. So let's just put it back. And if it wasn't, it is now. Okay, there we go. All right, so blueberry, kiss kiss, apple, vitamin C, spice, and dove. That's our color palette. All right. Okay, as I've been doing, I decided while it's still wet and kind of muddy looking, I would show it to you. So there's the blueberry, kiss kiss, vitamin C. See how they're just, they've got too much black. That that Daniel Smith is just so pigmented, it's just taken over. This is the apple. This is the spice, and this is the dove. All right, so I think I'm gonna give it another mist. The paper can't take it, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just to get things moving one more time. And I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. This probably isn't working. Morning. Okay, so it is all done and dry. I did come back several times. If you're thinking those colors look way more intense than the last time I saw them, you'd be right. So let's see if I can pull this back or if I need to get my heat gun. Let's get the heat gun. All right, if you don't know, hang on. If you don't know, it, you can use your heat gun just to heat up the glue on your artist tape, and it'll come off much easier. So if it's starting to stick because it's been on there too long, like mine was sticking right there and toward the paper a little bit, all you gotta do is this. All right, so I'm gonna get the center pieces of tape off, but I'm gonna leave the frame. Oh, one more. Thought I was done. Okay, so if you ever have trouble getting your artist tape off, that's it. That's all you got to do. Alright, so you can see that it did bleed through. It bled through at all my junctures. Yeah, I probably should have made my tape longer, but I didn't. So, oh well. There's a little sticky right here because this one, yeah. So any sticky, go on and just do it up because it did release the sticky doing that. So yeah, you can just roll up the sticky if it's left. Alright, so my sticky is up and my tape is up in the center only. So now, the fun part, and I'm not going to tape this whole thing because I might be at this for days. We just don't know. So what we're going to do is, let me find a pen I want to use. What pen do I want to use? Do I want to just use a paint pen? Alright, I've got some circles on my desk, and I'm going to put circles to start with, but I need to decide on a pen, And I don't think I have anything on my desk except nib pens. And you don't want to use a nib pen like this kind of nib pen. I didn't know this until this lesson, actually. Watching her do it at the Creative Cove. I didn't know watercolor destroys these tips. And my tips die. Y'all know I'm always complaining about how my tips die. I use them for everything, including this. So that's probably why I use my tipped pens on everything. So this is a tipped pen, but it is just a Sharpie, but it doesn't have much ink in it. I tell you what, let's just use a paint pen. It's going to get really messy because everything's got to dry, which I really didn't want. I did order some rollerball pens for my birthday. It's my birthday this week. And I ordered myself some rollerball pens, 3 more colors of Daniel Smith, some cute little tags to play with in a mixed media, and and a hole punch to make my own little buttons. Yeah. So anyway, but I just ordered them this morning. Let me see if I've got anything else in here. All right, looks like paint pen it is. And we'll hopefully not make a humongous mess, but you know what? If we do, it washes off, right? So there's a paint pen. I'll have to get it started. And then this is the lid off my water. Of course, that's my tape. The lid off my candle. Oh, I haven't done this one yet. Let's light a candle. Oh. This one smells so good. It's a soy candle. Okay, so y'all know I do everything under the sun. I art read for an author, and she also has great stuff in her shop, and sometimes she does little bundles for us. And this came in one of those. So I didn't actually buy this candle from the people that make it, but the people that make it are, let's see, the Snarky Candle Company, snarkycandleco.com. I don't see a scent, but it smells good. All right. So let's light a candle. I've got my coffee. It's early on Saturday morning. So I've got some circles, and I just realized this is a circle. I've got my candle, smelling oh so yummy. I've got my coffee. So I guess we're ready to doodle. So I'm just going to take this circle and just kind of set it down willy-nilly and trace it. And I did the inside and the outside, and move these. Then let's just do the inside only, right there, right there, and right there. All right, and do we want to do just the outside anywhere? Yeah, maybe we'll do just the outside right there. And just the outside right there. Now then, let's do this one, and let's do it just like right there, and there, and maybe right there. And there. And there. And then this one is just almost the same size, I think. Might be a hair bigger. Right. Oh, right there. Right, and now this one, I'm going to put it right. Do I want it there? Do I want it there? I'm going to put it right there and not connect it to anybody else. Alright, and then I think I'm going to put this one right here. Okay, I think that's enough circles. Okay, so now then I just want to start to doodle in and around the circles. And I think the first thing I think I want to do, I think I want to make a river flowing right through here. So that's going to basically bisect my entire piece. It's going to take a lot. So I'm going to start it, let's start it up here, I think. And then, oh, you know what? Before I want to do that, I want to start outlining some of my drips. I forgot. So just like that, just start finding a mark and outlining it. All right, I'm going to start up here a little bit too because I want to start that river. Okay, so I'm going to start my river up here. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start it in this section right here. And when I get to another one, I'm going to have to decide. Let me pull this down a little bit. When I get to a doodle, I'm going to have to decide whether I want to go over or under that doodle. And I don't know yet. So I think what I'm going to do for right now is I'm just going to do this part up here. dear. Okay, so the kittens are figured out they're alone. Sometimes they do this. They're crying. So I'm gonna have to go check on them. Makes me wonder if they do that when I'm at work. Okay, so you can see why I told you I'm not going to film all of this. Like that just small section of what I'm going to call my river that I'm going to have run through the entire piece, pop in and out. Yeah, it's taken a while. It's taken a while. But then that's not the only thing I'm going to do. So like, you can just put patterns in here as well. Like right here, I can just put some bold stripes. But I can also do hashtag, this hashtag pattern that's on the angle. I do love making those. Or I could just randomly pick one. Let me turn this over. And do, let's do right here. Let's just do stripes. Oh. Let's just do stripes right here. I like that. It almost looks like a planet, like the Earth. Like, I don't know, like a weird angle of it where you only see one continent. I don't know. Is there even a possibility of seeing only one continent? So anyway, as you can see, this is going to take me a long time to doodle in. because there's a lot of real estate here and a lot of really small doodles. So what I'm thinking is that I am going to make this my April, because this is April. Oh, my watch is dead. My April warm-up project. So I will probably come in here in the mornings when I want to, just kind of wake up, or in the evenings when I've had a long day. Pick it up before I start doing something else, just as my little warm-up. But I think I'm just going to work on it off and on the whole month and just see what we get. So I'm not going to do videos of any more of it, or maybe I'll do a video at the very end when it's finished. And when I pulled this tape off. But yeah, I think this is super fun. I will grab the link to their Creative Cove's version. Hers is much more thorough explanation, and of course a smaller one. When I decided to do this, I thought, I want to do something big, because I wanted to be able to spend time doing it. I didn't want to just, I'm all about quick and easy projects. I love a quick, easy project. But every now and then, I just want something I can just sink into over and over and over, and enjoy it, and enjoy this long, drawn-out process. And, yeah, and that's where I am with this one. I can enjoy doing the quick and easy projects, and the long, drawn-out ones. So, I'll grab that link for y'all, and I will put it on here, and y'all have a great Saturday, a great April, and all my other April babies, happy birthday. We have the best month. Bye, y'all. Okay, y'all, as has been my habit on the last few videos, I thought I would just do a real quick close-up of where we're stopping. And you can kind of see that on the background shapes. You kind of have to pick and choose which you want to follow. So it's very much up to you. Which you want to follow and which you don't want to follow. Of course, down here I haven't even done anything but my circles. But I think it's going to be pretty cool. So anyway, that is where we are leaving this here on the very first video. And I'll keep y'all updated on how it goes this month. Alright, bye for real this time, y'all.